Coal, despite a dirty reputation, it's in demand here in SA and globally. A demand that's fueling an illicit trade.
It is huge. It's a very big economic sabotage.
The black market for coal is booming. Thousands and thousands of tons of the commodity stolen load by load by load, hitting the economy hard and pushing the load shedding crisis. But syndicates aren't stealing loads outright. No, the latest crime trend is much more devious. Coal gets transported along South African roads every day, from mines destined for power stations, siding yards for export, or furnaces used by local industry. But what gets loaded at point A doesn't always make it to point B. This is coal theft 2.0. The kingpins make big money and will do anything to avoid exposure. But to take the story forward, we first need to take a step back. The kingpins send out scouts targeting drivers. This man was recruited at a truck stop.
The guy who approaches me, he says there is a deal like this. You switch the coal, you tip a little bit, then you add you another one, then you go.
It's called coal switching. The drivers offload a high grade of coal at a yard pointed out by the scout. They then load a low grade of coal instead, usually under the cover of darkness.
I say once we finish the deal, then I give you something.
How much did you offer?
13,000. They put in my account. Yeah, just come there and there.
No overhead costs, no maintenance costs, no fuel costs. Using his employer's truck, he sells a load of coal he doesn't own to a third party. He just pockets the money. But the driver isn't the one pocketing the big money. It's an organized network of receivers. They coin about 100,000 rand per load. Middlemen sell the high-grade coal for about 1,500 rand per ton to dodgy coal yards. This premium coal can fetch up to 6,000 rand a ton on the export market, while the swapped low-grade discard coal goes for under 100 rand a ton. The margins on stolen coal are truly criminal. Dodgy buyers are snatching up the switched coal, and they sell it straight back to the legitimate market at full price, making massive profits. But it goes beyond the broader financial impacts of coal theft. It affects you in your home. 𝗧𝗵𝗶𝗀 is a coal quality expert. Is it in any way contributing to load shedding?
Yes, I think it's the main reason. Because we're damaging the power stations. If you put diesel in your petrol car, you will ruin it, okay? Same thing applies with a boiler. The boiler, if it wants grade A, if you put grade B, you cause major damage to the boiler.
The result is extensive maintenance and repairs that cost Eskom billions of rands, frustrating South Africans with ongoing power outages. But beyond our borders, coal switching also impacts global perception.
We are increasing our exports tremendously. This issue of qualities and grades, that coal can get swapped, can be stolen, is actually very damaging to the industry, because then we will be seen overseas as people that are not reliable, because we are selling this and we are giving that.
At least 8 big shipments failed quality tests on delivery overseas. The losses run into billions of rands this year alone. The mines are holding the transporters liable, and that can have catastrophic consequences for people like 𝗀𝗵𝗀𝗶𝗀.
I've lost contracts. It demoralizes you as a person. I'm the one who's falling because I'm small.
Even though his driver stole, the company is contractually responsible. They transported coal for export earlier this year as subcontractors. But when the shipment was rejected, the mine came knocking.
I was shocked that the client had to hit me with 8 million penalty.
8 million,
8 million. I spent sleepless night. I don't know what can happen.
Do you think your business will be able to survive? How do you deal with something like that?
I can't. I'm busy with legal and trying to get advice. What could I do? how to minimize this damage.
Realizing his company drivers are on the take, he called in transport industry PI, Danny Day.
The cases that we have investigated is solid. We've got informants. We have collaborated tracking movement reports, as well as units that we've got in the trailers that can tell us exactly where, what longitude, latitude.
After weeks of interrogating the evidence, Day is confident that the case is watertight. The technology not only tracks the locations, it actually records when the coal is switched out, the quantity, and exactly how much is reloaded at an exact location. In these graphs, you can clearly see the weight dip. That's when the coal was dropped. Sometimes the thieves don't even reload the full amount, not only cheating on quality, but also shortchanging the quantity that eventually gets delivered to the actual client. So without a shadow of doubt, your case is tight in terms of where the switching is happening.
Multiple loads were delivered in the same area where our loads has been delivered, offloaded and switched. And we can prove that beyond reasonable doubt.
This is Mpumalanga. It's coal country. It's not unusual for trucks to go in and out of yards. But as it turns out, it's also not unusual for drivers to sell their loads.
There by the truck stops and what, you're gonna hear the story, people are talking like this, it's a common thing. Even some of the guys, they feel proud this thing is dirty money.
Analyzing the data, Day has identified 2 key sites along the R35 road in the Middelburg region, where coal was switched out. How do you think these guys that are doing this thing? Is it an opportunistic crime or this is actually a syndicate operating?
I think the first few times that they've done it was just obvious to see how everything works and see if they could get away with us and to identify some loopholes. But obviously soon thereafter it became syndicate orientated, you know.
This yard was linked to a company, 𝗀𝗃 operated by Clarence Holtman. Hey, tell me, brah. Who's the owner here? Ute?
It's not available.
But who's the owner? You don't know?
Clarence. He's the owner of the yard.
Apparently, we just missed him, so we called instead. There's some serious allegations that have been leveled against you on coal switching. So we just want to give you a right of reply because we're here at your yard.
No, it's not against me.
Who is it against?
No, but I don't switch. I buy the coal. The guy that's supplying me with coal, I'll phone him so that he can come to me.
Yeah, but this is your yard. You must also come answer.
Yes, I will.
Okay, must we wait for you here?
I will just find out by him where is he.
No, don't worry about him. This is your yard.
I'm paying him for the coal. I'm not paying truck drivers for coal. I'm not stealing coal.
Okay, then come, let's talk. Let's talk. He's dropped the phone. We wait, but Clarence and his supplier are no shows. We're still waiting for you. It's 30 minutes now.
I'm just calling my lawyer because I buy coal from a mine and then I process it. And now you come in my yard and you make like you want.
We never went into your yard, Clarence.
Hey, my people told me what you did, man.
We're standing outside.
And then speaking to everybody like you want.
We're standing outside.
Now you're making my name bad by my clients.
Clarence.
I'm not even the one who's stealing coal.
Clarence, listen,
So why you
listen.
make my name bad?
Listen, Clarence, we're not making your name bad. Trucks came here, they switched coal. We've got the evidence, we've got the data, we've got the GPS locations. So don't tell us that we're making your name bad.
You're making my name bad because
When
I'm
we come here, we're
coal
coming with
from a
evidence.
supplier.
When we come here, we come with evidence. We won't come here and lie. I live in Joburg. Why would I come to Middelburg in the middle of nowhere for nothing?
Now let my lawyer phone you.
But his lawyers never did. And the evidence doesn't lie. A number of loads were switched out in this area. The second location leads us to 𝗀𝗃. You might remember him from our 2019 coal theft investigation. Despite being linked to stolen loads, he claimed to source coal legitimately. How much are you buying it for?
10 cent
10 cents for what?
per truck.
You're getting a truckload of
Kom ek
coal
jou
for
sê,
10 cents.
My pryse en my offtake agreements dis confidentieel. So weet jy wat, om eerlik met jou te wees, dit het niks met jou uit te waai nie.
Okay.
Niks.
So what are you
niks.
selling it?
Nie met jou
Where are you
nie,
selling it?
Nie met jou nie, nie met any Tom, Dick en Harry. Dit het niks met niemand uit te waai.
Except when it's stolen coal. Almost 4 years later, it seems he's still doing dodgy deals. This new investigation shows multiple loads were switched in Venter's yard all hours of the day. When he spotted the cameras, he ducked inside the office. Ah, Jaco Venter. Hello, Jaco. Hello, Jaco. So he's ran away and closed the door now. He's closed the blinds. Jaco, come, Jaco. Don't hide from me. You remember me from last time? We hear a car starting at the back of the building. Someone is making a run for it. Oh, that's not him. There he is. Jaco! 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 Oh,
But it seems it was a decoy. 𝗀𝗄 continues to hide in the office, ignoring our phone calls and messages. But the facts can't be ignored.
How sure are we that the trucks came here and dropped off?
Definitely 100% sure. All the GPS coordinates and all the other separate tracking satellite devices confirm same.
Our old friend, why do you think he's running away from us?
He knows he's got something to hide, most probably. Eh?
We eventually received messages from 𝗀𝗄 and Clarence declining a right of reply. You'll note the wording is identical.
The crime that have been created, it's me who's liable. And I'm depressed most of the time because things are not moving as quick as I can to bring these people to the books.
These call swapping incidents are not isolated. It's a crime trend that affects minds everywhere, and it's not going to stop unless the whole value chain is investigated.